Good afternoon, I'm Susie Nordquist and this is your afternoon news fix for Monday, July the 6th. Frustrated residents of the South Island's Waitaki district say they weren't prepared for the scale of flooding they're facing. The district is in a state of emergency after about 20 Oamaru households were evacuated overnight, and emergency services received about 40 weather-related calls. Waitaki's Mayor Mel Tavendale says people are annoyed they weren't aware of what was in store.
While there's been red weather warnings for a lot of coastal Otago, that was up to Wakawaiti, and Met Service had confidence that North Otago wouldn't have significant rainfall, so what we've seen has been obviously quite different to that.
The Prime Minister says New Zealand exports to India are up 71% since the start of the term and will grow more when the new FTA comes into force. New trade insights show a boost to apple, forestry and wool exports and a lift in Indian tourists. Chris Luxon says those numbers translate to more jobs, higher incomes and stronger local businesses.
Apples are a real standout, for example. Since negotiations began, the volume of apple exports to India has jumped 63% on the 2024 season.
Meanwhile, Chris Luxon says it is too early to say whether they'll turn off the tap on government fuel support. The Prime Minister says 91 is less than $3 a litre now in many places, but he says that alone isn't enough.
MB do a regionally weighted averaged fuel price across the country for the temporary timely targeted support. It's got to be 4 weeks, consecutive weeks under $3.
Property developer Matthew Horncastle has been referred to police by the Electoral Commission over a political billboard. The sign on Christchurch's Morehouse Avenue urged voters not to support Labour, the Greens or Te Pāti Māori. High prices for school holiday programs may be straining parents' finances. Some 9-day council-run programs in Auckland will cost parents $390. Parenting specialist Sheridan Ekatone says prices vary depending on location and options for activities.
Holiday programs often do really amazing things, so there's often trips attached, which I think can drive up the cost.
The Prime Minister says restaurants are already feeling the benefits of Michelin Guide rankings. The government paid $6.3 million to get it to review eateries in Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch and Queenstown. Chris Luxon says it's followed worldwide by millions of people, and many of the 110 restaurants recognised are already better off.
Some of those restaurants, they've already said they've got 10 months worth of bookings. People immediately started booking. A lot of Australians wanting to come over now that wouldn't have come.
To sport now, and a breathless round of 16 clash at the Football World Cup. England are through to the quarter-finals after pipping Mexico 3-2, surviving 12 minutes of added time, a raucous home crowd and a red card in Mexico City. Wellington Referees Association Chair Ben van Berkel says a commitment to properly document referee abuse has played a role in the removal of their services for club games in the capital. And Black Ferns co-captain Kennedy Tokoafu will be sidelined for the entire 2026 Test season after tearing her hamstring. I'm Susie Nordquist and that is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.